chance to see this or whatever, it'll be here for you. Okay, so getting started. Really, I just want to talk to y'all about a few random things, okay? Because a lot of the other messages that I have, I'm going to keep them for a special. Okay, so, well, that's what I'm being said. Told to do, keep it, okay, right now for special. So, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the energy is very good today, you guys. So I feel great. We exercise. We on our exercise stuff. We trying to get back into the routine. We outside. We back outside. Catch me outside. Period. Okay, so first things first. What are we gonna talk about here today? Okay, yeah. The main topic of today was the disconnection in the server ring. Hi, how you doing, Mr. Algerian? How you doing today? But anyway, it was the message was like this is a complete server that is taking place. Like the tree is being cut and the roots remain, but because it's in the realm of abundance, everything grows faster. So the tree will grow back like faster. So that's basically what is happening to disconnect all the remnants that no longer are going to be a part of this tree, okay? And I'm actually looking at a tree. I forgot I had this picture on the wall. But anyway, yeah. So that's what's going on. Also, there's a few messages that I have, okay? There's some collecting that's been going on and we haven't received our portion. That's going to be a problem. Leo, Gemini, Taurus, and Capricorn, Mr. Aries, okay? And Scorpio, and you know who you are, which Scorpio I'm talking about. You up to $2,000 already that you don't owe me because you steady pulling on my energy. We're going to go and put you on the list right now. So you will know that I'm not playing with you when it comes to this. You're no longer going to be pulling on my energy. And every time I feel it, you're going down in the book. So now you up to $2,000, Mr. Scorpio. Okay? And this Scorpio, you know who you is because you steady pulling. Stop. Stop while you ahead. Okay, somebody could be a farmer or somebody, you guys could be thinking about starting a farm or something like that. Oh, okay. All right, so this there's a lot of, that's what I'm talking about, Scorpio, because there's a lot of sexual energy going on right now, okay? The pulling is from your sacral chakra energy, okay? So basically, let's just talk about what it does. Okay, when somebody's pulling on your sacral chakra energy, you know who it is because all of a sudden you start thinking about this person in a sexual way, okay? And then you all of a sudden you want to pleasure yourself based off this thought being popped into your head. No, I wasn't thinking about you at all. Stop fucking getting to my energy, okay? Because we're not going to do that. So that they can siphon your sexual energy, okay? Because you'll be giving it to them voluntarily. Because once that thought go in your head, and if you go ahead and pleasure yourself to the climax, then bam, boom, bada bing, bada bam, cash the check. That's how I go. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm putting your ass in the book, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Leave me alone. I'm trying to be celibate, okay? Yeah, look, and this just for me to pull to high, what is that? Tranvillican, I think. I don't know. Tranvillicar, okay? How you doing? But anyway, it said the rejection has made me a virgin again, disgusted with what they have created with their lustful desires. And those that are wealthy with talent are slaves, and we will not help them. Only the daughters of Zion, dark and light, when they are a force. The ones you thought least are being crowned, and you just look like a clown playing and still displaying your ass around, and you will be brought down. Okay, so that was like a channel message. So I don't know where they come from, but I always, when I get the channeling messages, I'll just write them, okay? Yeah, surrounded by scorpions. So yeah, the scorpion energy is very heavy in the collective. All that sexual energy, uh all that trying to pull and siphon. No, we blocking it. We're not pulling, we're not gonna do this spiritual siphoning and this phantom love. We're not gonna do that, okay? So we're gonna starve that out. Anytime that comes up into your atmosphere where you all of a sudden you thought pop in your head about a particular person, and then all of a sudden you hot and ready to go, block it, because that's them attempting to pull energy from your sacral chakra. That's all they doing. They don't plan on showing up. They don't plan on doing none of that. They just plan on pulling from your energy so that they can manifest. That's it. That's it. That's all. Okay? So you going your ass in the book because I'm tired of you. I gave you several warnings. So now you in the book for $2,000 and feel that energy and let it go. All right. So let's go ahead and read the overall energy for the collective as we get into this message and see what our spirit wants to talk to us about today. All right, dear divine beloved archangels of the purest white light and all those high vibrational beings of the white light, please come in and give us the messages that you have for your Scorpio Palladian collective. Yes. Okay. Uh-oh. Lately, I've been clumsy like a mug, so I don't know why, but lately I have. Keep dropping stuff on the floor. But anyway, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on for the collective. Okay, there's the tower. Okay, there's a tower here. There's an upheaval. There's an upheaval happening here. Okay, so the uprooting of that tree. That's basically what that reminds me of. That tree being severed. Okay, the uprooting of that particular tree. Okay, but the roots still remain. So the tower is here. There's a change going on here. Hold on, I want to read something because you got something is going on with the kidneys. Somebody said, baby, it's all yours if you want it tonight. They're going to give you the red light special. TLC. Okay? Send the love and kill. Whoa, what number is that? Okay. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, so the kidneys is the part of your body that removes the waste and the excess fluid from your blood. Okay, it gets filtered out along with the acid so that your body maintains a healthy balance of water and salt and minerals. Anyone who has had kidney stones know how painful it can be when the waste forms a crystal in your organ. Okay, in the same way, waste can solidify in your life if you do not cleanse it out. Holding on to grudges, anger, fear can cause you distress. That doesn't mean one should avoid feeling anything uncomfortable, but you shouldn't hold on to those emotions. You should only hold on to those emotions beyond you shouldn't hold on to those emotions beyond what is healthy for you. Okay. All right. So the upheaval that will force you to meet the crisis more completely and acknowledge these emotions. Respond to the challenge of this card in a positive and enlightened way, and you will come out on the other side stronger, healthy, and happier. Stagnant in the pain of the process, it will still have to pass, but with more difficulty and discomfort than necessary. Okay, so basically, how you doing, Lewis? So basically, the waste. Okay, so anything that we holding on to, the remnant, like we were saying, that is being severed. The tree is being cut down completely, and all the severing is happening so that you can release that waste and not hold on to anything. You're letting it all go. Okay, you letting it all go. So that's basically the energy right now. What else, Holy Spirit? What else, Holy Spirit? Hey, Barry. How you doing? Okay. Triumph. Okay. So after letting go of this, all these these remnants of emotions that you've been holding on to the last of the waste, so it doesn't form a crystal in your body and become a kidney stone. Okay. It's triumph. You guys are having triumph and forward movements. Okay. So after this upheaval, it is going to bring you triumph and forward movement. Okay. After you letting go, after you face and move past this tower, because it can be easy or it can be hard, but you still got to work through those emotions and let it go. Okay. So that you can be triumphant and move forward. You're going to be walking away from something here, and you're going to be walking right into the I believe this is the Pentacles card. Let me just double check. I believe so. Hold on. Swords. The 10 of Swords. So health. Is that the 10? Yeah. So something about your health here. Okay. You're going to have a big payoff here. So your health. So if you thought you were going to have a bad ending or something was going on with your health, Spirit is saying that whatever you've been doing is going to pay off. So you don't have to worry about that. And because you guys are no longer trapped in your head. Okay. You're no longer trapped in your head. You're no longer isolating. Hi, King Legend. And you're free. So you're free. That's the card come right out after trapped in the reverse. So now you guys are free. Okay. So you're free to create again. Okay. So here's the sun. You guys are in the sun energy here. All right. And you got a lot of energy. Okay. In dominance. You guys are in y'all alpha energy. Okay. Taking action towards those things that you want to do in your life. And there's a fresh new beginning here for you. So that's some good energy to start off the reading with today. Yeah. There was some fear because of some trying to achieve a certain amount of financial gain. Maybe there was a fear of not having the proper amount of money, but as you move through, you can see that the Most High God will provide all our needs, okay, and everything that we need, and we can manifest it, and as long as we are in the right vibration of attracting things into us, okay, our daily affirmations, things of that nature, helping to bring down the wealth and abundance that's in your life right now, okay. Yes. All right. Let's just jump right on in and see what Spirit want to talk about today. Besides us being finally serving in those remnants left and rerouting, okay? Rerouting our tree is being rerouted. It's being regrown in the realm of abundance, okay? Where things happen very, very fast. Okay, there could have been a false marriage. Here, Spirit is saying some type of false marriage or a false relationship. Okay. So with all the fraud energy that we've been having going on, this definitely resonates with me. Okay, there could have been somebody that got married in your name, okay, or pretended like they were you, to get something that belongs to you, okay? And whoever did that, one of the people is leaving the other person high and dry, okay? So it was him and her, or her and she playing, okay? And now that everything is coming to, everybody's starting to find out and things are being revealed because judgment has been called on the situation, the karmic partner, male or female, is leaving the other person high and dry. So there's about to be a major altercation taking place, Spirit is saying. Because basically they love bombed and got this person to do this, and now they leaving them high and dry to take the rap by themselves. That's messed up. But hey, that's what happens when we have to learn. When somebody love you, they're not gonna be bringing no mess towards you for you to go to get in trouble. That's just like me. When I get into it, Or if I think I'm gonna get into it with somebody, I might call. If I'm out somewhere, I might call my family and be like, "Hey, this is going on." So just in case something happen, you know what's happening. But I ain't never ever gonna call my family and say, "Pull up over here where I'm at." I'm not gonna call my kids or my family to no trouble. Okay, I'm just not gonna do it. I don't do that. But I see now it's a lot of people that do that. You know, and they facing heavy karma here. Okay. So that's why this other person is getting on down like James Brown. You feel me? Because the karma is here. The karma is here. It's no longer can be prolonged. It's no longer none of that. Yep. They fighting the devil. This person is fighting the devil. Okay. And they in spiritual jail. And they hate you because they can't be you. Spirit saying this is part of the mystery of the whole thing. It was all about jealousy and envy, whether they got all these people involved based on lies and things that they conjured up about themselves that they was projecting upon you, saying it was you. Okay, that's the mystery of it all. And it was evil and diabolical. Okay, evil and diabolical, all out of jealousy and stuff, getting people to get involved in things like this, and they got families and stuff like that. Okay, could have been two brothers, Cain and Abel. Okay, we got Cain and evil and diabolical. Okay, so one good brother and one bad. So a brother could have done something to another brother, or is trying to, because shit is about to go down. Spirit is saying, because somebody don't want to change. Lord have mercy. We hope y'all can work y'all differences out without it going to a level where it don't need to go, you know. Because you guys are bossing up here in the energy. And that's just bottom line. Okay, and they see you as a wish fulfillment now. Somebody that could be to me, so really made up. Let's stay together, you and me. That's my shit. Do you hear me? Okay. But anyway, yeah, that's a wig, baby. I ain't feel like combing my hair today. So I just threw on me a wig and then glued it down and nothing. Just throwed it on. I got hair. I got hair, baby. I really like. Okay, long lasting love, okay? Yep. Sometimes when you got oh, thank you. Sometimes when you got hair like me, you can't be curling it every day. You gotta put it down. You gotta do some type of protective style so it can grow. Cause otherwise you'll start to grow putting heat on it every day. And I'm not gonna walk around looking like I don't know what. You see what I'm saying? So I try to like do like a week or so without having nothing in my hair or do stuff like that. And then might wear wigs or whatever, braids or something else in between. Just switch it up. It's just me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, somebody spirit said somebody's a dead man walking here. They said if I can't have you, I don't want nobody. They said if they can't have you, they don't want nobody. But you guys are no longer going to go through any more pain and drama, okay? Y'all, spirit is taking y'all out of there. We walking into the realm of abundance. All this other stuff, you're getting back what has been taken. We getting back everything that has been taken from our, like, this is another thing that's been going on. Okay, we've had a lot of celebrity energy, and it's very easy for the collective to get saturated and get caught up into the celebrity energy. Oh, we got celebrities watching us, when really you celebrated yourself. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is not to diminish anybody else's accomplishments, is that in this sector, these people have been using this opportunity to siphon energy from you. And if you notice, and if you feel anybody in your energy, that's them. Okay, I don't give a damn what you think. That's them. They siphon their energy from you. So what's happening is spirit done block that out, and all that is coming back from you. So you're gonna start to see the people that were siphoning from you lose as you gain your stuff back. That's how you gonna know. But you'll get to a period in your spiritual journey. Oh, thanks, Louis. I appreciate it. Somebody name could be Donnell, okay? Spirit said there was a rapist or a murderer that was very close to you, okay? And we know that because of this false marriage and all this stuff that's going on. This is jail time, so people got a lot to lose, okay? Because a lot, like Spirit said, a lot of this is just common sense. Okay? Resurrection to the men and women that are rising towards it. That's what's going on. We resurrecting. We rising. We rising from the phoenix, rising from the ashes. We no longer dead. We are alive. We have awakened. Okay, we see what we know what's going on. We no longer have that veil just above our eyes where we just don't know nothing. Okay, and as layers are getting pulled off, we seeing more and more and more. Okay. And I believe that the Holy Spirit does it that way because if you read in Revelations, it says that, it's going to be a time where you're going to be seeing things that when you see it, your ass going to fall down and have a heart attack. It say it up in there. Oh, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Alpharim? I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. But anyway, Spirit said, this is the end of oppression, release from a mental prison. Didn't we just pull the card that you guys are no longer trapped in your head? You outside, you going outside. They're going to catch you outside. That's exactly what's going on, okay? So somebody that you turned down is going through a horrible ego and their pride was bruised or something like that, okay? But this person was an emotional manipulator that's missing the old you, okay? They willing to do anything for money. And they was lying about your feelings and emotions or their feelings and emotions. They was lying about it, okay? To others. Okay? And Spirit says, always follow your heart because this was a false start, all right? But we understand the lesson in it and we take the lesson and we moving forward. That's why I say to the collective, don't get caught up in all the smoke and mirrors of things because people are people. It don't matter what position they are in this world. They're still people and we still fighting a spiritual warfare. Okay, so it could be anybody, especially of high ranking status that is a part of these organizations. That's what they do. And another message that I got that they do is they have a lot of illegitimate kids all over the world, and they know where these illegitimate kids are. They know where they at, but they gonna go back and get them later on when they need a sacrifice. That's what they for. That's why they go around having all these kids by all these different people. They either sacrificing them having abortions and sacrificing them because some of these people's vagina, I'm sorry to say, is a straight up graveyard. It's a straight up graveyard, okay? And are they turning around and they just having them by different people and they leaving them, but they come back later to find them. And I believe I could have been one of them kids. Oh, thank you, Lewis. I appreciate the compliment. I believe I could have been one of those kids, and they come back later and they try to find you. They find you, okay, to sacrifice you, so that they don't have to sacrifice the kids that they got in they little family that they show to the world. Okay, yeah, feeling overwhelmed with responsibilities. That's what's going on now. So I believe that the collective was a part of this. In some kind of way, they might have had a celebrity parent, okay? And they were going to sacrifice you, okay? Because they knew where you were. They were going to sacrifice you, point blank, period. Spirit says, now they feeling burnt out. Because this evil, diabolical plan done landed them in spiritual jail. They ain't got no spiritual gifts no more. Now that's your fault. Because you wouldn't die. You wouldn't let them kill you. Now kill the ones you got up there with you. You ain't gonna fuck with me. Okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, you broke the trust. These people are scam artists, okay? Could have been somebody you considered a first love, okay? They tried to kill you for insurance money, Spirit saying. So your first love tried to kill you for insurance money, turned into a doggone scam artist. And this person broke the trust that you had for them. Now they in spiritual jail. They doing whatever it takes to try to communicate with you because they feeling embarrassed. Okay, and spirit says somebody about to try to make their move because they took their time. They took their precious time and they took their time out to slander you too. Um, they could have been sleeping with a family member, or somebody could be sleeping with a family member and have a secret family here. Spirit is saying, let's get into it. Something about incest, y'all. Yep, and these people don't have no remorse, none whatsoever. They ain't got no shame in what they do. I got to get Uncle Johnny's book so I can really read up in there and see how many of y'all can out there. How many of all y'all really can and y'all going together and got kids and stuff together and you still doing it. Okay, and ain't nobody talking about that, but you want to talk about grown people minding their business. See, y'all be worried about the wrong thing. Y'all be worried about the wrong motherfucking thing. Worry about that. Cause we gonna talk about it. I'm gonna get Uncle Johnny book, baby. And when I get Uncle Johnny book, it's gonna get read to the filth on him. I wanna know. Cause people don't, y'all wanna keep y'all mouth closed, y'all ain't gonna die with it. Y'all got to reveal it, okay? Period. Yeah, they embarrassed. Now let's talk about who is this Holy Spirit that's got this doggone secret family. This is what we want to talk about because we already know somebody first love tried to kill them for insurance money. Now they ass in spiritual jail being hunted. Okay, secret family. Who got this secret family? They can't stand the heat. Well, it's about to get hotter, Spirit said. Okay, it's an Aquarius here. Got a secret family. They was competing with you. Now they realize there was no point in competing with you. What was the point? They didn't gain anything from it. Yes, I do have an Instagram, and it's called, I believe it's the Palladian High Priestess, or just Palladian High Priestess without the D in it. Yeah. But yeah, I got Instagram and Facebook, and I'm over there a lot. So, yep, you about to get a message about this. They could have this person could have a young fire sign child, okay, and somebody is sick. Somebody could be sick, okay. This fire sign child could have been produced through incest, okay. That's why it's secret. And they embarrassed because this is coming out. Damn. They broke the trust, didn't have no remorse. They wanted to go ahead and take you out for this insurance money. Let's talk about who that is. Who wanted to go ahead and take you out for this insurance money? They said your first love. Could have been a Virgo and a Leo. In the reverse, okay, they not getting no celebration, and their manifestation is not coming in. So they ain't getting that. Whatever they were trying to get from scamming with an insurance policy, they might well cut that out. It's not happening. It's in the reverse. It's not happening. A Leo and a Virgo. Okay, possibly. They was waiting. They're no longer waiting on it because it's not happening. Okay. But this scam artist, somebody, who is this he about to make his move? Okay, so there's a Pisces here that's secretly trying to make a move. Okay, well, it ain't secret no more. But you guys are definitely protected with the Seven of Swords here, and you're standing your ground because you're on the top of the wheel. But somebody wants to take a leap of faith towards you because they're walking away from something because the truth has been revealed. A truth has been revealed to this person, this Pisces, and they walking away taking a leap of faith because they've been stuck and stagnant for a long time, and now they know why. They've been enlightened as to why they were stuck and stagnant. Okay, so now they're making a decision. They're making a choice here to try to get a new beginning. Okay, because somebody did a major portrayal by creating these illusions, and this person is walking away from them because now they want to walk towards the sun. Okay, and that's for moving right here towards this stable and solid connection. Of course. Hello. Y'all got some difficult names today. I don't know how to say them. I'm sorry. But anyway. Yep. Who is somebody first love could have been a Capricorn, okay? or Gemini, or Aries. Okay, these three people could have been trying to get a Gemini, a Capricorn, and Aries. They could have been trying to get you took out for insurance money. Okay, because they had a falsified document of a falsified marriage that you're supposed to be in with one of these people, and you're not in no marriage with none of these people. Okay, last you checked, you was married to a Pisces. You don't know if you, and then last you checked, that motherfucker had done got married again. So you don't know what's going on. Okay, and is a very good reason as to why I don't know what's going on, because I don't deal with these people after everything that happened to me. I'm gonna have to have a representative and all that. You think I'm gonna walk up in there and trust them folks after everything that happened to me? I don't even want to talk to them. So that's why I don't know what's going on. Okay, because what happened to me basically served my connection with even going towards the justice system. For what? Y'all might have somebody in there waiting on me. I ain't finna go in there and try shit by myself. Fuck it. Okay, 2 peas in a bucket, fuck it. That's how I feel about it. Because I know what done happened to me. Can't nobody tell me nothing else. Period. Point blank. So that's how they was able to get away with it. Okay? Because basically, I don't have any connection to the justice system, because there ain't no justice system. All right? That's what I feel. After what done happened to me and took place, I'm not studying them in no kind of regards. Now, the ones that's good, God gonna show them, because they're gonna do what's right. But the rest of them, I don't care at all. Because that shit was wild. That shit was crazy. You know, you don't fuck with somebody's life like that. You don't do that. Didn't even know you, motherfucker. Where did you come from? Who the fuck told you about me? That's the motherfucker y'all need to get, period. Because they the one that's getting everybody fucked up because of some dumb shit, period. And Spirit said he will let you erase them. Okay? And that's just point blank, period. They don't understand it. They starting to get it. I hope it's registering. Okay? Look, embarrassed. What I told you, these people's embarrassed now that they even listen to this shit, and now they going through a dark night or so. People losing jobs, career jobs that they don't went to school for, dealing with this shit that they believed. Okay? Now somebody probably drunk in love. Somebody drinking themselves into a stupor. Somebody they in love. Okay? Lord, this stuff out there. I'm gonna pick up every last one of them. And Spirit said, people about to come undone about your next blessing. That, okay? They about to come undone. You thought they can't help it. Okay? Because they damn sure didn't want you to have nothing. Bullying, intimidation to get what they wanted. Yeah. Trying to stop the reunion of the twin flames. They have gone out their way to stop the union, the coming together of hearts, to unlock. There's the key. Okay? When you come together with your twin flame, there's a key. That's how you know it's an energy signature. And when that key gets put into that lock, everything opens. Everything. It's just like on Beauty and the Beast. You see how whenever they hearts finally connected, everything came back to restoration. That's what it's like. Everything is restored again. All the abundance comes, but you got to have the right key. Can't no any key come in. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So these plans and these plots, it's ridiculous to me, because there's a particular key that has to fit, and the love. It's on another vibration. It's on a whole nother vibration. Okay, which you can manifest anything in that vibration, baby. Anything. Okay, it don't got nothing to do with sex. Sex ain't the first thing that you thinking about when you make the connection of heart to heart. But sex is something that you're going to have, because that key got to fit. And once it goes, I'm telling y'all, just like, that's the best way I can describe it to you. Just like on that cartoon, Beauty and the Beast. Like I tell you, they put stuff into like cartoons and scary movies to make you feel like it's not real, but it's a lot of symbolism in those things. Once they hearts connected, she know he was always the prince, but he never showed her that. He always showed her that he was just a beast. Okay, but once the hearts connected, she got to her eyes. Basically, the veil was lifted, and she saw him as he was, and but it took for his heart to be open in order for that to take place. Okay, simple. You guys are large and in charge. Okay, there might be a breakup with some karmic. You guys might be breaking up with karmic partners. Okay, trying to keep you stuck in mental conflict. You letting go of baggage. Okay, Spirit said, ask and you will receive. If that's what you want, ask for it and you'll get it. Because they projecting fear onto you as a last ditch effort to keep you stuck. Because they was making hella bread keeping you stuck here, so that they can siphon your energy. Okay, keep you stuck so they can siphon your energy. Lord have mercy. I just made a mess, y'all. I just been making a mess all day. I don't know why. What's going on? What's going on? I don't know. But anyway, we'll clean up. You know, I can't stand a mess. Hold on, y'all. I had to put this out of slump. This is insane in the midbrain. I'm talking about just flailing and knocking shit over. Man, come on, dog. That was messed up right there. You're my favorite little tray. But anyway, yeah. But damn. I had the shit. Nope, I didn't clean it all up. Like I said, I cannot stand a mess, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm steady making a mess. But anyway, yeah, you manifested and you moving forward, you guys. Okay. All right, let's see. I want to look and see what archangels are assisting you at this time on this part of the journey. Okay. What archangels are in our energy right now? We know Archangel Metatron's in there. I just called on Archangel Metatron to clear my chakras and clear my energy, and that he has done. So Azrael underneath the deck. Okay, this is the Death Angel. Okay, he's very sweet, unlike what people try to predict him to be. All right, he is very sweet angel. This is the Death Angel. Okay, Azrael. He helps you to transition. So he's here. Okay. Somebody could be 18. Somebody could be born January 8th or August the 1st. Okay. Shamwael, she's here. Okay. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. Somebody could be a Virgo or Libra. And one more. Okay. Jaffael. Oh, hadn't seen you in a while, darling. Okay, so, and somebody could be born May the 1st, or somebody could be a Leo. I'm getting Leo energy. Okay. So, Azrael, let's pull a card for each one of these angels. I'm going to pull a tarot card for each angel. Somebody's name could be Brandy. Somebody best friend, baby. Somebody thinks of you as a best friend, okay? Oh, yep. Ooh. Okay. Shamwael, please. Thank you. Ooh, okay, that's good. All right. And then Jaffael, please. All right. Okay. So I pulled a card on each one of the archangels. Hi, Mohammed. How you doing? So with Azrael, of course, let's look in the book. It's number 18. transition, of course. Okay, so the death angel helps you to transition over to the other place. Okay, you're at a major point of transition. Release all that is currently falling away, like we said, with love. Okay, remember that after death, there's always a rebirth. If you have pulled this card, the loss of a loved one, or the loss of a loved one, this message comes as validation that the angels are guiding their way safely through the veil. So some of you, if I'm sorry if you could have lost the loved one, somebody could have lost the loved one, because it was clarified with a harsh, painful ending here with the Ten of Swords and the Tower, which is a major change and an upheaval. Okay, so somebody could have actually transitioned here. Okay, it could have been a Gemini or Scorpio. Somebody could have, and I'm sorry for your loss if that happened, but yeah, somebody could definitely have transitioned, and the Archangel Azrael is here to help you be assured that this person is being guided safely through the veil. Okay, and Raphael, you want to call on Raphael, Azrael, so they can help you heal any loss that you're having at this time of grief and hardship. Okay, so that's what we got with that. So I'm understanding why Shamwayel and Jaffael are here. Okay, so Shamwayel, let's go ahead and go. Somebody's best friend. Okay, somebody's best friend could have transitioned. Okay, they always been together. They always, like two peas in a pod. My deepest condolences if that happened. Okay, if that's what's going on. Love and relationships. Okay, so after all this change, this could have been something that has happened in the past. Okay, so after all this has happened, the Shamwayel is here to say for you guys to open up your heart and let yourself be cherished. Always remember that you are loved, for you are made of love. Shamwayel is known as the angel of the heart, the loving one. Okay, it's a Hebrew name that means comfort and compassion, where the name Shamwayel comes from a Hebrew name that I cannot pronounce that means comfort and compassion. Okay, whenever this being is around, you may get fluttery butterfly feelings in the pit of your stomach. Okay, sometimes Shamwayel can be portrayed as a masculine energy. Okay, because most of the archangels, they are gender neutral. They could be depicted as male or female. Okay, not the other ones, but the archangels. Okay, but any issues that you need to resolve or help resolve with any loved ones, the archangel Shamwayel is here to help you bring that energy in, and it's being clarified with the King of Pentacles here. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles. So there could be an older gentleman here that you guys are healing a relationship with, um, or resolving some type of issue with. Okay, and this person is very stable, solid, independent. He's the King of Pentacles, and this person has an opportunity that they want to present to you. Could be a relationship. Okay, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn may be trying to come in and give you guys an offer, but the Archangel Shamwayel is here to help you open yourself up to that love and compassion after this loss that you guys may have went through, whether it was transitioning or not. Yeah, I remember you, Ruben. How you doing, boo? Yes, I do. All right, so let me see. 15 is Jaffael. Yeah, bag lady. Okay, Erica. Somebody named Erica. Carrying all them bags. Gotta let them bags go, baby. Can't carry all this stuff around. All you gotta hold on to is you. That's it. Don't let you go. Okay, that's what she said. Joy. Okay, so the Archangel Jaffael is here for joy, whose name means wisdom and beauty. Okay, she's being presented as Irish in this card. Okay, so some Irish guy, some is very significant. Somebody could be Irish. Okay, of Irish descent, but The Archangel Raphael is here saying, be joyful. Let go of your heavy and physical emotional burdens. Bad lady. Let go. Okay? Oh, I'm doing good, Ruben. I'm doing pretty good today. It says let and release your baggage. Allow new clarity and happiness to pour into your life. Then you can rise up out of the gloom and fly higher. Okay, rise up out of this 5 of cups, this depression. Okay, this looking at what you lost, looking at them empty cups on the ground. Don't stop reminiscing over what's lost. Okay, because spirit is here offering you the holy grail, a cup that's runneth over, that keeps running over. Okay, full of joy, okay, and compassion and love and wisdom and beauty. So accept that cup from the Most High, from the divine, okay, and get out of this energy of being of loss and regret, okay, because there is a new opportunity. A new relationship could be in business, okay, dip something like that after a painful loss or change or a major transition that has happened. Okay, so that's what we got out of that. And how many minutes are we in? Because I will talk y'all head off. You already know that. Let's see what chakras y'all got to work on. And I am going to let you go for today. I just wanted to come in and check up with y'all, you know. Try to be a little bit more consistent in my approach. Maybe. Yeah. That's what I was thinking anyway. What is that? Oh, excitement. You guys are about to be excited about something. Y'all about to be excited. I can feel it though. I can feel the excitement. Look, sacral energies. That's what I said. Scorpio, you on that motherfucking list. I'm tired of you. Okay? What chakras do the collective need to work on? You know the sacral chakra. Healing your solar plexus. Okay? Many of our past traumas can be stored in the body and can affect our patterns and behavior. People with a difficult childhood or past trauma often have trouble balancing the third chakra. Therapy, support from loved ones, and other healthy activities can begin in the path to healing your and balancing this chakra. Okay, so you guys need to work on your solar plexus chakra and your sacral chakra, which is here. Somebody could be 46, somebody could be 64. Somebody could be 42 and somebody could be 24. Okay. Essential oils for your sacral chakra. Okay. Aromatherapy that helps. That can restore your feelings of sensuality and creativity to open your sacral chakra. Also try burning and cleansing aromas like cardamom, eucalyptus, okay, spearmint, okay, rose, or clarity sage. Okay, try that as well. Try your spiritual baths and your you can try a spiritual bath to get that back in line. You can go, because water is always a great conduit. Okay, and also call in the Archangel Metatron, because he does assist in that area. So your sacral and solar plexus, your sexual and creativity position, and this is where your sun. This is your sunlight. The solar plexus chakra is your sun. Okay, where you store all that energy for and disperse it for later. Okay, that's where all that is stored in your solar plexus chakra. All right, and that is all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you coming through. Oh, I'm doing good, Ruben. I'm doing pretty good. You know what? I went online and I tried to find your page, because we said we was gonna do a sub for sub, but I couldn't find it. I put in Ruben Exhumes. I think that's what your name was on there. I couldn't find it. But I did try to do it. I just want to tell you that. I did try to do it. I just couldn't find it when I tried to. So that's what happened there. So if you could like at me maybe in this post or on this video after I'm done with it, to show me exactly where the page is, so I can go ahead and give you a subscription because you gave me one. All right. I like to keep my word. And that's all I have for you guys. And I appreciate you for coming through, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.